Okay. Um, Good morning, everyone. Okay, so this is gonna be class 17. Okay, this is gonna be the makeup class, and I'm gonna starting with the course contents. Okay, we already done with chapter 4. We already done with chapter 5, a real intertemporal model. And today we're gonna talking about chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6 is gonna be the story about international trade. Okay, international trade. So we're gonna focus on the open economy country. Okay, open economy country. Before we focus on closed country. Right now we're gonna focus on open economy country. Okay. So let's start here. Open economy. Okay, open economy. Okay, before, okay, if you still remember, we have a time period in our model. Okay, we have today and we have tomorrow. So before that we learn, we focus on each individual people. Okay, each individual people. We have two time period. Okay, for each individual people, we have two time period. We have today and we have tomorrow. Okay, today everyone wake up in the morning. Okay, they go to work, they're gonna earn some money. Okay, so small y is gonna be today income, and everyone have to pay tax. Okay, minus small t. Okay, the money they have left, they're gonna enjoy spending. Okay, we call it as a consumption. Okay, uh, after the income, after paying tax, after spending for consumption, if you have some money left, you're gonna save it. Okay, it's gonna be equal to saving. Okay, minus s. And the saving that the money that you save today, okay, tomorrow you wake up, you go to work, you're gonna earn for the income tomorrow, y small y prime, and then you're gonna pay tax tomorrow minus t prime. The money that you save today, tomorrow you're gonna get it back with the real interest rate 1 plus rs. Okay, this is what you're gonna get it back in the future. Okay, and then you're gonna spend all of your money for consumption. Okay, C prime, tomorrow consumption. So this is everything that you learned before, right? This is focused on each individual people. Okay, each person in the economy. Okay, so in this chapter we're going to focus on the big picture. We're going to focus on the whole country. Okay, we're going to focus on the whole country. Same thing, we're going to have two time period. We're going to have today and we're going to have tomorrow. Okay, two time period, today and tomorrow. Right now, okay, before for each individual people, we use small y. For the country, we're gonna use big Y. Okay, like this. We're gonna use a big Y like this. Okay, and big Y is gonna be stand for GDP. Okay, GDP can be total output, right? Can be total income, right? And it can be total spending. Okay, but in this case, we use y as a total income for the whole country. Okay, income for the whole country. Small y is going to be income for each people. Big Y is going to be income for everyone for the whole country. Okay, so this is we're going to consider the whole country. So today our country can produce some product. Okay, we're going to earn some income. This is a total income. Equal to on the right hand side, everyone in the country gonna spending for something. Okay, we call C. This is like a total consumption. How people in the country spending for consumption. Okay, and then we have the government. The government gonna spending some money. Okay, we're gonna have G. G is gonna be government spending. In this case, we don't have no investment. Okay, to make it easy. Okay, no investment. So normally you're gonna have y equal to c plus I plus g. Remember? Okay, but in this case, we assume that we don't have investment. So income for the whole country equal to consumption for the whole country and the government spending, okay, and the government spending. And then, okay, let me give you some example below, okay. For example, today, okay, Y equal to C plus G. Today, our country have the income, total income like a 100 millions. If the people in our country spending for consumption to 50 millions and the government spending for 30 millions, what does it mean? Total income is 100, okay? Total spending from consumption and government equal to 80. So it means that we're gonna have some money left, okay? We're gonna have 20 millions left. How are we gonna deal with it, okay? So normally in this chapter, we focus on the open economy. If you have some money left, if the country have some money left, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lend the money out, okay? We're gonna lend the money out to the other country. For example, Thailand, if Thailand have $1 million, okay, for income, okay, and we're spending 50 for consumption, we're spending 30 for the government, we have $20 million left. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask our friends, hey, Cambodia, hey, Singapore, I have some money left. Do you want to borrow? If you want to borrow, we can lend the money out, okay? So if we have some money left, we're gonna lend the money out. The money gonna flow out of our country. We lend it, okay? We call it as NCO, net capital outflow, okay? NCO is come from net capital outflow. Capital in this case is not a machine, okay? Capital in this case means money. So net capital outflow is mean lend the money to the other country, okay? It's gonna be about the story about lend the money to other, okay, country. Okay, we have NCO over here. On the other hand, NCO can be negative, just like a saving. If saving is positive, it means you save some money. If saving is negative, it means that your money, your income is not enough. You need to borrow the money from someone or from the bank. Same thing with the country. For example, if the country have a total income equal to 100, we're spending for the total consumption for 70, and the government spending for 50 millions, okay? So you can see that on the right hand side is equal to 120. On the left hand side is equal to only 100. Total spending is greater than total income. The money in your country is not enough. What you have to do is you need to borrow the money from the other country. So this one is negative 20, okay? So this one is mean that you need to borrow the money in, okay? Borrow the money in. Okay, you need to borrow the money from the other country inside our country. So in this case, okay, the money gonna flow in. Okay, the money gonna flow in. Okay, so NCO can be positive or negative. If NCO is positive, it means that you lend the money out, money flow out. If NCO is negative, okay, it means that we borrow the money in, the money gonna flow in. Tomorrow for the whole country, okay, we can produce something, we earn some money, okay, total income for the tomorrow is gonna be big Y plum, okay. For the money that we lend it to the other country, NCO, if we lend the money to the other country, tomorrow you're gonna get that money back, okay, plus the real interest rate. So it's gonna be big Y plum plus 1 plus R multiplied by NCO, okay? If you lend the money to the other country, tomorrow they're gonna pay back the debt with the real interest rate. And then on the right-hand side, the total income that you have for the tomorrow, you're gonna spend it all for consumption tomorrow and the government spending tomorrow, okay? So here it's done, okay? This is our framework, okay? In this chapter, again, we focus on the whole country. And we don't have S anymore. We have instead NCO, okay? Next one, okay, next one. With our main equation, we have today equation that is Y equal to C plus G plus NCO. we have tomorrow equation, which is y plus 1 plus r multiplied by NCO equal to C prime plus G prime. Okay, this is what we have. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to drawing the graph of the lifetime budget constraint. Okay, here we have C plus G, today's spending on the horizontal. We have C prime plus G prime, tomorrow spending on the vertical. And then for the lifetime budget constraint, you're going to have a straight line like this. Okay. You're going to have a straight line like this. We have point A, we have point B. Okay. And then we want to find what is point A and what is point B. Okay. So we're going to solve the equation. We're going to combine today's equation and tomorrow equation together. The trick that we're going to do is we're going to using NCO, because NCO is a common term that we have in both today's equation and tomorrow equation. So we're going to starting with solving tomorrow equation first. Okay. So tomorrow equation, I'm going to get 1 plus R multiplied by NCO equal to C prime plus G prime minus Y prime. I divide 1 plus R for the whole equation. I got NCO equal to C prime plus G prime minus Y prime. Okay, over 1 plus R. And then this is NCO. NCO equal to this guy. Plug it in to today's equation. Okay, just plug it in today's equation. So what you're gonna have Y equal to C plus G. Okay, and NCO become, okay, C prime plus G prime minus Y prime over 1 plus R. This is what you have. Okay, just plug it in NCO from the tomorrow equation into today's equation. And then the rest, you just have to rearrange the equation. You get Y equal to C plus G minus C prime O1 plus R minus G prime O1 plus R. No, plus. And minus Y prime O1 plus R. This is what you have. The rest is just rearranging the equation. You have Y plus Y prime O1 plus R equal to C plus C prime O1 plus R plus G prime O1 plus R. This is what you have. Okay. This is what we call a lifetime budget constraint equation. On the left-hand side is lifetime total income of the country. You have Y as a today income. You have Y prime over 1 plus R as a tomorrow income, discount to present value. Okay. So on the left-hand side is a lifetime income for the whole country. Then you have today consumption and tomorrow consumption that discount to the present value. This is going to be lifetime consumption. And you have today government spending and tomorrow government spending, which is discount to present value. So this means you have lifetime government spending. Okay. Together on the right-hand side, it's going to be lifetime spending for the whole country. So that's so good. Okay. And then we call it as a lifetime, okay, budget constraint equation. Okay, lifetime budget constraint equation. After we have lifetime budget constraint equation, we can find point A and point B. Okay, starting with point A. Point A is a point on vertical axis. Okay, it's the point on vertical axis. Point A on vertical axis is mean that today's spending is going to be equal to 0. Okay, if today's spending equal to 0, C plus G equal to 0. Okay, then from the main equation, the lifetime budget constraint is mean that Y plus Y prime O1 plus R equal to C prime O1 plus R plus G prime O1 plus R. Okay, so what we can do is we can switch the equation. Okay, C prime plus G prime going to be equal to 1 plus R multiplied by Y plus Y prime. This is what you have. So Point A, if C plus G equal to 0, C prime plus G prime is going to be equal to 1 plus R multiplied by Y. Oh, we don't have bracket here. Sorry. 1 plus R multiplied by Y plus Y prime. Okay. So point A is going to be 1 plus R multiplied by Y plus Y prime. Okay, so far so good. Okay. And then point B is going to be the point on horizontal axis. Okay, on the horizontal axis, what does it mean? It means that C prime plus G prime is going to be equal to 0. From the main lifetime budget constraint equation, okay, Y plus Y prime O1 plus R going to be equal to C plus G. Okay, so what this means is if C prime plus G prime, if tomorrow spending equal to 0, today's spending is going to be equal to Y plus Y prime O1 plus R. That's it. Okay, this is what we have. So we have the point on vertical axis, we have the point on horizontal axis, which is going to be point A and point B. Simple, just like what we did before. Next one, okay, I want to find the slope of lifetime budget constraint. Yeah, on the, wait a minute, okay, here. On the horizontal, you have today's spending, C plus G. On the vertical, you have tomorrow's spending, C prime plus G prime. You have a lifetime budget constraint. The point on the horizontal, you have Y plus Y prime O1 plus R. The point on vertical, you're going to have 1 plus R multiplied by Y plus Y prime. Okay, that's it. So we want to find the slope, okay, from the main equation, the lifetime budget constraint, Y plus Y prime O1 plus R equal to C plus C prime over 1 plus R plus G prime over 1 plus R. This is a lifetime budget constraint. In order to find the slope, okay, in order to find the slope of the curve, remember that slope is equal to delta vertical over delta horizontal. What is vertical in this graph? The vertical in this graph is C prime plus G prime. The horizontal is C plus G. So you need to do the derivative, okay, the diff, okay, of the main equation, okay. So what we're gonna do is, since I know that the slope, the formula of the slope equal to this one, I need to rearranging the equation, okay, from the lifetime budget constraint to be in this form, okay. So let's start, okay. From the main equation, I just switch it, okay, just switch it. I move C, okay, prime plus G prime plus G over 1 plus R to the left, okay. And then the less, okay, what you have is you have Y plus Y prime over 1 plus R minus C and minus G, okay, just rearranging the equation. This is what I have. And then after that, okay, I have, as you will see, I can multiply 1 plus R to the whole equation. If I multiply 1 plus R to the whole equation, this is what you have, okay. You're gonna have Y prime, okay, plus 1 plus R and Y minus C minus G. Okay, this is what you have. Let me write down again. Y minus C minus G. Okay, and then I can do the partial derivative. Okay, partial derivative of C prime plus G prime over partial derivative of C plus G. Okay, and you can see C and G is here. In front of C and in front of G, you have minus, negative. Okay, in front of the bracket, you have 1 plus R. Okay, when you do the partial derivative, you get minus 1 plus R. This is the slope. Okay, this is the slope of the curve, and it's exactly the same with the slope that we learned before in the midterm exam. Okay, it's exactly the same. So far so good. Okay, Then, as you can see, the slope of the lifetime budget constraint equal to -1 plus R. Okay, so it means that if the real interest rate change, the slope of the curve is going to be changed. So next one, we're going to talk about the role of the real interest rate. R stands for real interest rate. Yeah. Okay, let me drawing the graph first. On the horizontal, you have C plus G. On the vertical, you have C prime plus G prime. Just like that, right here. Okay, Y plus Y prime O1 plus R. 1 plus RY plus Y prime. For example, if I assume that endowment point is here in the middle, endowment point is going to be the point that's showing your total income or your GDP. Okay, let's say Y1 and Y1 prime. This is going to be different from what you learned. From what you learned for the case of the each individual people, endowment point is going to showing income after tax. Income after tax today and income after tax tomorrow. However, this case is the case of the whole country, right? So this is going to be the total income for the whole country, and the country, they don't need to pay tax. So we don't have tax here, okay? So we have a big Y and big Y prime, stand for today income or today GDP, and tomorrow income or tomorrow GDP. For the black color here, for example, I assume that the slope equal to minus, okay, the slope of the black line here equal to -1 plus R1, okay? So if the real interest rate increasing, okay, let's say R2 greater than R1, if the real interest rate increasing, it means that the slope is going to be more negative, okay, more negative. It means that it's going to become steeper like this, okay, steeper like this. Okay, the slope of the red one is -1 plus R2. Okay, if the real interest rate increasing, the slope become more negative. More negative is mean more steeper in this case. Okay, for the blue color, if the real interest rate going down, let's say R3 is less than R1. Okay, the curve will be flatter like this. Okay, this is the slope is -1 plus R3. Okay, and as you can see, when the real estate change, the slope change. However, the endowment point still the same. Endowment point is going to be act like a pivot point. Okay, so it's going to be the same because even though the real interest rate change, total income today still the same. Total income tomorrow still the same. So far so good. Okay, and then for the case of the whole country, just like it's going to be the same with the each individual people. Okay, some country is a lender. Okay, lender country, the country that loves to save the money. Some country is going to be borrower, the country that loves to borrow the money. Okay, then let me draw in the graph. Okay, on the horizontal, it's going to be today's spending, C plus G. On the vertical, it's going to be tomorrow's spending, C prime plus G prime. Okay, you have lifetime budget constraint, same thing here. Okay, and then you have Y plus Y prime O1 plus R, Y plus Y prime O1 plus R, and then you have 1 plus RY plus Y prime, 1 plus RY plus Y prime. Okay, for the lender country, the country that loves to save the money, the endowment point is going to be below to the right. Let's say it's here. Okay, this country today, they can produce a lot. Their GDP is high. Okay, their income is high. Tomorrow, their income will be lower. For the borrower country, endowment point is going to be here. Today, their income may be low. but tomorrow their income or their GDP gonna be high. Okay, and then okay, and even though endowment point is different location, okay, the location of endowment point is different. However, the equilibrium point, okay, the equilibrium point in for the lender country or borrower country is gonna be the same. It's gonna be in the middle. Okay, in different curve, equilibrium point A, equilibrium point A in different curve. The reason that the equilibrium point is going to be in the middle because every country prefer to have smooth spending. Okay, every country prefer to have a smooth spending, have the same level of today's spending and tomorrow's spending. C plus G and C prime plus G prime is going to be in the same level. Okay, they prefer to have the smooth spending. And then, okay, on the left-hand side, the lender country, you can see that today they're spending less than their income. So this is going to be their saving. Okay, the yellow highlight color, okay, they spend less than their income. They have some money left. The money that they have left, what they're going to do? They're going to lend it to the other country. NCO is positive. When they lend it to the other country tomorrow, okay, they're gonna get their money back because that country need to pay back the debt with the real interest rate. Tomorrow they're gonna get their money back. 1 plus R multiplied by NCO, and it's all positive. Okay, for the case of borrower today, okay, today they're spending more than their income. Okay, today they're spending more than their income. Okay, the money is not enough, so it means that they need to borrow the money from other country. Okay, NCO become, okay, NCO become negative. Oh, I forget one thing. When you borrow the money from the other country, the money gonna flow in. When you lend the money out to the other country, the money gonna flow out. Okay, note it here. On the right hand side, the money is not enough. You borrow the money from the other country, the money gonna flow in. NCO is negative. In the future, what you're gonna do? You need to pay back your debt. It's gonna be 1 plus R multiplied by NCO. It's all negative. You need to pay back your debt. Okay, so we have the case of lender and the case of borrower, exactly the same. Okay, exactly the same, like the case of each individual people that we learned in the midterm exam. Okay, next one. Okay, we're gonna talk about if something change, if some factor change, we're gonna talk about GDP. Okay, the role of the GDP. Okay, GDP today and GDP tomorrow, which is Y and Y prime. Okay, Y and Y prime. Okay, so I'm gonna drawing 3 graph. Okay, I'm gonna drawing 3 graph. One, 2, and 3. Okay, no, not so good. Let me delete it again. One, 2, 3. Okay, good, better. On the horizontal is C plus G, 0, and C prime plus G prime. Okay, we have, okay, endowment point. We have lifetime budget constraint and endowment point. For example, E1. This is GDP1, Y1, and Y1 prime. Same thing here, Y1 and Y1 prime. Okay, so The first one, if for some reason, okay, for some reason today GDP increasing or Y increasing, okay, for some reason today GDP increasing, Y, a big Y increasing, okay, GDP increasing is mean that people in our country, they're gonna have more money, okay, endowment point gonna move to the right here from E1. The lifetime budget constraint curve shift to the right, endowment point moving to the right, E1 to E2. Tomorrow GDP still the same, but today GDP increasing, Y1 to Y2. This is the first case. The second case, if tomorrow GDP increasing, this is mean Y prime increasing, okay? Lifetime budget constraint curve shift to the right, okay? However, the endowment point going up, E1 to E2. Today, GDP still the same, but tomorrow GDP increasing, okay? So if the GDP change, it's gonna affect the lifetime budget constraint and it's gonna move the endowment point. Last one, okay, a permanent increase in GDP. GDP increasing today and tomorrow. Okay, GDP increasing in today and tomorrow. So, for example, E1 is here, GDP today is Y1, GDP tomorrow is Y1 prime. Okay, it's going to be increasing in two steps, starting with today, endowment point moving to the right, E1 to E2, GDP today increasing, Y1 to Y2, and then the second step, endowment point going up, okay, E2 to E3, okay. This time, GDP tomorrow increasing, Y2 prime. Okay, so it's going to be the lifetime budget constraint shift to the right, two steps. Okay, the first step is about today GDP. Okay, the second step is about tomorrow GDP. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it's exactly the same with what you learn in midterm exam. Okay, so far so good. Then, okay, as I mentioned here, that if we going back here, the real interest rate, if a real interest rate change, the slope of lifetime budget constraint is going to be changed. Okay, so we're going to have, okay, when the real estate change, it's going to affect many things. Okay, it's going to affect many things. So it's going to affect the equilibrium point. It's going to affect the behavior on spending. Okay, so we're gonna have the same case that we learned in the midterm exam. Remember, when the real interest rate change, okay, when the real interest rate change, okay, the equilibrium point gonna change, and we're gonna have like total effects. And we can divide total effect into substitution effect and income effect. This is going to be the same with what we learned in midterm exam. So I'm going to show you only one case. Okay, so I'm going to show you here is a case of lender country. Case of lender country, if the real interest rate increasing, how it's going to be. Okay, the case of lender country, if the real estate increasing, how it's going to be. So let me drawing the graph here. A very big one. Okay, this is O, this is C plus G, this is C prime plus G prime. Okay, I have a lifetime budget constraint, Y plus Y prime O1 plus R, 1 plus R multiplied by Y plus Y prime. Let me draw it again. Okay, here. Okay, I have endowment point for the country. Let's say it's here, E. Endowment point showing total income today or GDP today, Y1. GDP tomorrow, Y1 prime. Okay. The equilibrium point, okay, for example, is here. IC1, okay, point A. Okay, let me write down endowment here. IC1 point A. Equilibrium point showing you today spending C plus G and tomorrow spending C prime plus G prime. Your country is a lender. Okay, your country is a lender. You spending less than your income. Okay, the yellow color. Okay, this is NCO become positive. You're gonna lend the money out. Okay, yellow color NCO is positive. You're gonna lend the money out. Then, if the real interest rate change, if the real interest rate increasing, right now I'm gonna use a red color. Okay, if the real estate increasing, it means that the slope of the lifetime budget constraint curve will be steeper, like this. Endowment point still the same. Okay, endowment point still the same, but the curve becomes steeper, and it's gonna be reaching the higher indifferent curve, IC2. Okay, A to B, as you can see. Okay, so the changing from point A to point B, this one we call it as a total effects. Okay, total effects. Okay, total effects. And in this case, for the lender, for the country that love to save the money, when the real estate increasing, they are happy because in different curve shift up. Okay, different curve shift up, they have more utility. Okay. However, I want to divide the total effect, okay, into substitution effect and income effects. The way to do is the same. I'm gonna change the color to the blue one. I'm gonna drawing the other budget-like curve. Okay, I'm gonna drawing the other budget-like curve, the blue color here, which is parallel with the new one. Okay, and touching with the old IC curve. I got point C over here. Okay, point C. Okay, so what you can see is the moving from point A to point C. The moving from point A to point C, it stay on the same IC curve, same indifferent curve. So it means that the utility is the same. Okay, okay, utility is the same. Okay, from A to C, utility is the same. Okay, even though utility is the same, but the country changing their behavior from A to C, the utility is the same, but the country they're changing their behavior. A to C, what does it mean? Okay, for the lender country, they're gonna spend less. You can see that C plus G moving to the left. Okay, they're gonna spend less. They change their behavior. They spend less. C plus G become reducing. Okay, because why they spend less? Okay, why they spend less? They spend less because they want to save more. Okay, they spend less because they want to save more. They want to lend the money to the other country more. This is a substitution between today's spending, okay, and what? And tomorrow's spending. Because if they save more, you can see that they save more from the yellow color into the pink color. NCO become larger, okay, they save more. If they save more, what does it mean? In the future, they're gonna get more money back. Okay, the yellow color before they're gonna get more money back, only the blue, the yellow highlight, but this time they're gonna get more money back for the pink area. Okay, this is a substitution between today's spending and tomorrow spending. They want to save more because in the future they can enjoy spend more. This is a substitution between today's spending and tomorrow's spending. They spend less today because they want to spend more in the future. Right? This is A to C. Okay, that's why we call substitution effect. Okay, because they change their behavior. Okay, spend less today in order to spend more in the future. Okay, and then after that, okay, I'm gonna change to the green color. Okay, from C to B, you can see that from C to B, okay, it's going up 45 degrees from C to B. IC curve, okay, shift up from IC1 to IC2, okay, in different curve going up, okay, from IC1 to IC2. So it means that they have more utility. Okay, they have more utility. From C to B, they're gonna enjoy, spend more today, and spend more tomorrow. Because when the real interest rate increasing, it's like they have more income. Okay, when the real estate increasing, for the lender, it's like they're gonna have more benefit, more income. That's why C to B, we call it as the income effects. Okay, income effects. Okay, C to B is income effect because, oh, wait. What happened to the line? Okay, income effects. Because for the lender, when the real estate increasing, it's like they have more income. And today's spending and tomorrow's spending is a normal good. When they have more income, they're gonna enjoy spend more. Okay, so they're gonna spend more tomorrow from the blue through the green. Oh, wait. Blue to the green, and today's spending, okay, also increasing from the blue to the green. Okay, this is going to be C plus G prime and C plus G. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is all about total effect that divide into subdivision effect and income effect. Same story with what we learned in the midterm exam, just changing the story from each individual people to the story of the whole country. Okay, you may try to practice by yourself more. Okay, done for today. Okay, so before we go, I'm gonna give you homework 11. Okay, I know that I just give you the homework just a few days ago. Okay, but this one is gonna be homework 11. I'm gonna give you more time to do. Okay, so homework 11 is gonna be the story about China debt crisis. I want you to watch 2 YouTube video clips and write down in 2 pages. This one due date is gonna be Wednesday, March 1st. Okay, a lot of time. I think it's around 10 days to do. Okay, March 1st. Okay, on Wednesday, the due date is gonna be the midnight of the Wednesday night. Okay, so please do it. Okay, and today is done. Any question? Good. Okay, so we're gonna see each other again on Monday. Okay, bye bye.